it's the fourth car that's arrived outside the Woodleys.
Oh, come away, Laura, dear. If you're so curious, why don't you go and see?
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, we were invited.
We weren't.
When I bumped into Mr. Woodley the other day, he said, since they just moved into the district, why don't we pop in and have a drink?
Oh, he didn't say tonight.
Well, not so many words, but he said open house.
There's certainly a lot there. Good heavens, you can see everything.
What? What?
That girl getting out of the taxi.
Oh, really, Laura? First exclusive pictures of Lulu's B-Day. Where did this rag come from? Groove. Oh, we are with it, aren't we? The David Frost the public doesn't know. That's a bit short. They've got one of these pathetic quizzes. Oh, dear. So you think you're a swinger?
There are 4 Chinamen going up the path carrying things.
What?
4 Chinamen. They're going in. All of them. The lights have gone out.
What are you whispering for, Laura? Come away, dear. They'll see you. Come away.
I put the light out.
Really? You ought to be doing this quiz.
I did.
Really? How many points did you get?
35.
Oh. Oh, I expect I'll be somewhere in the 50s, I suppose.
Oh, isn't it exciting?
Oh, come away, Laura. Go and make the coffee and behave yourself.
Oh, killjoy. Why is the light out?
Is it? Oh. Oh, it is, yes. It's probably the bulb. Probably the bulb gone on. Don't touch it, dear. Don't touch the switch, for goodness sake. Don't touch it. Just let it cool off.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Oh, did you see that flash?
What flash?
At the bedroom window. Look, there's another one.
Oh, dear, it's just a camera. They're just taking photographs, that's all. Goodness me. Come away, dear. I'll see you. Come away, honestly. Really. Ah, knew that would do the trick. Stop looking, Laura.
Did you see that?
What, dear?
At the bedroom window, I thought I saw a girl who was absolutely... Look, there she is again.
Where? What window, dear? It's a lampshade.
No, not that window, the other one.
That isn't a girl. It's a man. It is a man. You sure that isn't the bathroom?
Positive.
Oh, no, he's wearing light-coloured trousers. That's what it is. Should we pop over, dear? I mean, have a little quick Campari? I mean, he did say, didn't he? Come on, groovy, 35 points. Shall we go?
Well, I suppose we could.
Yes, we might. Good God. No, I don't think it's our scenery. I don't know our cup of tea, dear. I don't think. I don't think we'll bother going, dear. Well, I mean, they all seem a bit, they seem a bit old, some of them. I think we... Well,
Mr. and Mrs. Woodley are our age.
true, dear, but they did not invite us specifically tonight.
No, you're right. No, it would be a bit awkward to barge in, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, I've got a lot of ironing to do.
Yes, we'll just have a nice little read, eh? Then I'll have a read and you can...
Yes.
You can do the ironing, dear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well, I better get on with it then. I'll bring you a cup of coffee in a minute.
Right.
Ronnie, I refuse to iron this shirt once more. You'll just have to buy some new one.
Yes. Listen, dear, I'm just going to pop over to the pub and get some cigarettes, I think. Have a quick half. Anything I can get you, I shan't be long. Sorry I'm late, dear. I bumped into Cyril, funnily enough, and...
It's a bit unusual for the saloon bar, dear.
Oh, oh yes, yes. Well, I bumped into Basil Woodley across the road, and he absolutely dragged me into the party. I couldn't refuse, you know. I mean, you could have been there as well, you know.
I didn't mind your going.
Oh, good. I mean, you know, that's what makes me think that it would be nice if we did have a party of our own, dear. You know what I mean? You know, feels it. Would you like a little snifter? There we are.
Thank you.
Oh yes, it was. Da 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 ba bum ba da 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 shoo shoo. Well, I expect you're dying to know what the party was like, aren't you? Oh, it was wonderful. About 40 or 50 people over there, dear. They got wonderful. I mean, a lovely house and everything. They got everything. They've got a deep freeze, dear, that size. Well, I could get in it. Woodley, I didn't realise, is a great friend of Mr. Robinson's. I like that, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I've asked them over tomorrow, you know. Well, I haven't actually asked them. I mentioned it and said that I would check with you, and they're coming over tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, really, Ronnie?
Well, just for a little drink, dear, and a little peck to eat, you know, little things on sticks, you know.
Well, I suppose I could manage it. Did you go upstairs at all?
Oh, it was all very, you know, it was all sort of proper. Oh, yes, yes, as a matter of fact, I did go upstairs. I was looking for the bathroom, and in error, I found myself in a bedroom.
What?
Well, I thought it was a pile of coats moving and on the bed and on the floor, and it wasn't.
What do you mean?
At it like knives, dear.
What were they doing?
Well, I didn't look too closely, dear, but apparently a good time was being had by all. And why not, I say? It's much more open these days, dear. I mean, it isn't swept under the carpet, you know. It's on the carpet.
What was all that flashing?
Well, apparently Mr. Woodley's son is, a bit of an expert photographer, and he was showing this sort of film. This sort of film, and, well, it was a bit sort of staggy, you know, a bit naughty, you know. I had to laugh.
I wouldn't have thought the Woodleys were like that.
Oh, dear, yes. I mean, you see, they're not suburban people. You see, they're cosmopolitan people, dear. I mean, we're not living in the Victorian age now. I mean, I would show a film like that.
You would not.
I would so.
Whatever would people think?
Well, it would do them good, dear. People are far too prim and proper these days. I don't know. You mean, take off your tie and they've got the binoculars out. I mean, why not be much more open and honest about it, you know?
Well, I suppose so. Anyway, what are we going to have for the Woodleys tomorrow? What would be nice for 4?
4 couples, yes, 8, 9,
What?
10, probably.
Oh, Ronnie, really?
Well, it is important, dear. Mr. Robinson and the Woodleys, you know, like the work and all that, you remember.
Oh, well, I suppose it'll be all right. Well, who are we going to ask?
Well, sort of with it people.
Who do we know that's with it?
Not Dawson, certainly. Not Cyril Dawson. No, I'm afraid he would be very uncomfortable at one of our sort of parties.
What do you mean, one of our sort of parties?
Well, you know, food, music, soft lights, bit of fun.
And then we're all at it on the carpet, are we? Well, who are we going to invite to this happening?
Yes, we'll have, Dr. and Mrs. Clark.
With it?
Mrs. Clark, you've heard about Mrs. Clark, haven't you, dear? She's been around, Mrs. Clark. And there's Dr. Clark. He's a gynecologist. He's been around a bit too, dear. And, not Dawson. I know, I'll go and get the address book. That's the best way to think about it.
Oh, I'll go. in.
Sure.
Ronnie's just in the other room. Come in.
Well, I've just going to ask Ronnie to do something at work for me tomorrow. I'll be a bit late in. I'm taking Mary to the clinic.
Oh, it's not long now, is it? I've nearly finished that chore. Anyway, come on in and have a drink.
Oh, thank you. Yes, any moment now. I might well be on my own for a bit, waiting.
Oh, poor Cyril. But I tell you what, we're having a bit of a do tomorrow night, and why don't you just pop in?
It's nice, thank you.
I've got through. Oh, hello, Cyril.
Thank you, Ronnie.
That's all right. What?
For the invitation for tomorrow night.
Well, Mary's going to hospital, dear, and I mean, you'll be all on his own.
Oh, good, good. Well, I want to warn you, Cyril, it's going to be a bit of a, sort of, rave up, you know what I mean? So, you better, loosen up a bit, wear something a bit flowery,
The Woodleys, the new people from across the road, they're coming. Did you know that he knows Mr. Robinson quite well?
Does he?
No.
I look forward to it very much.
Well, he doesn't know him that well, Cyril. I mean, just a bit. No. Now, Cyril, I can't stress too much how much of a sort of swinging party this is going to be, so I don't want you to feel in any way, sort of uncomfortable.
We're getting with it.
So if you want to cool it and split the scene, we won't get uptight about it.
Perhaps I had better split the scene. Excuse me. Good night, Laura.
Did you see his face? It's not going to be a scene at all, is it?
It's not.
This is going to be a bit of a stormer, this party, dear. Yes, all right, dear, all right.
I hope I'm on. No, Good God.
Oh, my God, Cyril, if that's loosening up, dear boy. Now, look, I'm going to be pretty busy tonight, Cyril, sort of hosting and wafting and mingling and everything. So I wondered, dear heart, if you would, if you mind very much looking after the bar, would you mind?
I don't know anything about cocktails.
Well, there's a book over there, and you're better at books than I am, so if you can just do that. I promise I'll be barman at your party on occasions.
What's that terrible smell?
If you're referring to my aftershave, Cyril, dear heart, it's Commando. It's rather masculine, don't you think?
No. If you dropped a cigarette on the carpet or something.
It's Joss Sticks.
Pardon?
Joss Sticks.
Oh, swinging. Well, I'll split over there and make sure the bar's cool then.
Oh, hello. Oh, darling, it's you. I didn't. Sorry. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? Don't you think? What about the
What?
the
Oh, the boobs. Oh, hello, Cyril.
Laura. Oh, very nice.
Listen to this. This record will get them going. It's It was actually made when two people were
Necking?
yes, pretty heavy, isn't it?
Is it Petula Clark?
No, I don't think so, dear. It's not Pet. No, I don't think so. That's his Anne Shelton.
What's that funny smell? I must have left something in the oven.
No, dear, no, it's a Joss Stick, dear.
It smells like burnt custard.
Oh, really, Laura, you are awful, really.
And what are all these cushions doing about our
Darling,
floor,
don't
dear?
touch them, don't touch them, please. It's that kind of party. People sit on the floor. It lends itself to informality, do you see?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'll get it, I'll get it.
Right.
A little drink.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Hello. Come in. How are you? It's Mr. and Mrs. Oh no, sorry, Mr. and Jane.
That's right.
Mr. and Jane and
Tom.
Tom. Well, this way. Oh no, sorry, it's in here now. Sorry, let me win. Do carry on. We. Oh, don't worry. Laura, darling, can I introduce you to Tom and Jane?
Hello, how do you do?
And this is our worthy barman, Cyril.
Hello, how do you do?
Now, what are you going to have? We've got almost everything. What would you like?
Well, I think I'd like a beer if it's all the same with you.
Yes, certainly. And your Jane? What would?
I'll have a beer as well, thanks.
Oh, well, it's beers all round then.
What's that smell?
Yes, I noticed it.
It's either a cool joss stick or a very masculine commando.
Thank you.
I do like your dress. It's
Thank you.
Where did you get it?
Knickers.
Come on in, anyway. Laura, cooey dear, cooey. This is Helen and Basil. Laura. Just come this way, Inga, please. Cyril will give you the order. Cyril. Oh, God, that's Cyril. Cyril, please, Cyril. People waiting for drinks, please, Cyril. That's the barman there in the cavalry twill jacket. Cyril, please, would you?
What's that smell? Something burning?
What? Yes, I think Laura, have you left that damn custard in the oven again?
No, it's your joss sticks.
Oh, really?
Do you mind if I, smoke?
Smoke?
Smoke.
No, you carry on. No. Oh. It's a pipe. Yeah. I think it's a bit bright in here. I'll just give it. That's it. Much more relaxing, isn't it? Cyril, please, look, can I have a little drink of some service or something? Oh, that'll be Dr. Clark.
Doctor?
Oh, yes, he's a doctor. Oh, yes. He's a doctor, all right. Yes. He's a gynecologist, you know. So he's been around quite a bit. And you'll like him. He's a doctor. Hello, Timmy.
I say, I'm so Ronnie, I'd no idea. I mean, I feel a bit overthinked.
Oh, no, not at all overthink. No, it is an informal party, you know. In as much as it is informal, you can come formally dressed if you wish. It is as informal as that.
Oh, I see, as we see. When you said supper party, I naturally thought it was the full treatment, you know.
Well, no, naturally, of course, but don't worry, tonight is Liberty Hall, don't worry.
I love that shirt. Seeing you in an entirely new light.
So sorry. Everything seemed to go black for a moment. See, Ron, there's all that stuff around the floor. Oh.
Yes. This is fun.
Fancy. Hello, Cyril. How are you? You the barman? Haven't seen you in that role before.
Cyril, could we please have some?
Thank you very much, darling.
What about a drink, Marjorie, and a little dance as well?
Oh, yes, lovely.
Good. I'll put it on again.
Oh, God, no.
Right, I will.
Would you excuse me? I think we ought to have some more drink, dear.
It's all right then. What about a drink, anyone, eh? Yes. Cyril, would you please...
Do it yourself.
Don't you bother, Cyril, I'll do it. Would you all get scared to sit down, just on to make ourselves casual and comfortable, shall we? Oh, it is nice. You'll have to do it was coming. Here we are. There we are. You all right there? I'm sorry. Laura and I were just... Oh, dear. I've got that here sort of much. Laura and I were just saying the other day how we really ought to have these social get-togethers more often, oughtn't we, really? You know, to sort of loosen up, get to know each other, you know. be a little more intimate. Well, not intimate. Less distant, really. That's what I was struggling for, less distant. And good heavens, why not?
Ronnie, dear, may I have a drink?
Oh, yes.
There you are.
According to the forecast, we're going to have some rain this evening.
This record's rather interesting. It was made by two people, man and a wife. Well, I don't know if it was his wife, but a man and a woman anyway, who, I mean, doesn't matter these days, wife or not. Well, anyway, made by two people who are at it.
At it? Oh, I see what you... Oh, yes. It has been exceptionally dry, hasn't it?
Yes, isn't it strange, you know, how distant and withdrawn one can become in a suburban environment? I mean, not like us, thank goodness, not like us. Good gracious me, no, we are in a position to talk frankly and openly about a great number of subjects. And hasn't it been dry? I'm just going to toss this. What do we think here about wife-swapping parties?
You know, the first time that Jane and I went to bed together, do you remember, darling?
Goodness.
Shall we stand up? Good heavens. I mean, last night, for example, all sorts of things were happening, and why not, at Mr. Basil's party?
My son's party.
Leaping about and carrying... What?
Well, I said it was my son's party.
Oh, and a jolly good son's party it was, too. And why not? But Laura and I were watching, we were waiting. We thought that you and your lady wife, Helen, and yourself, Mr. Basil, were, in fact, participating in the...
Quite frankly, Ronnie, between ourselves, I feel a bit uncomfortable about the way these young people carry on nowadays.
Oh, well, so do I, really. I mean, I think the golden rule is be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Let's get the bloody lights on, shall we? There we are.
Shall I put one of our records on Swinger?
Yes, let's have a middle-aged raver's quick step, shall we? I'm sorry, Cyril, about earlier. Is everything all right?